Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where you might notice it's like 7 days forward from before. That is because I ticked forward 7 days and did nothing in it, but the performance of the game was really bad, so I just restarted the game. And that's where we are. So I just didn't think that there was any reason to go back the 7 days, actually. It really doesn't matter. So we're down over here right now. I don't think we want to attack Egypt here. We do want to defend the Ottomans, kind of. Egypt is Miltech 17 at this moment, and we are, of course, Miltech... What is our Miltech right now? 18? 18, yes. So we're Miltech 18. Ottomans need help, but that's not anything new. Hopefully they can get everything under control fairly soon. That would be ideal. We could gain a couple of base manpower over here. Sure. We'll definitely take some base manpower. And I want to attack on 2 January. Okay, so we'll go on in here. These guys are heading this direction. So we should be able to fight these with us being the defender in the mountains, with most of our morale here, and with about half of their army not present. So that's not bad. Yeah, they don't like this battle at all, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. We just stack wiped them. Okay, beautiful. So now we can send this army on northward. I would like to go deal with some of these Ottoman rebels. I really want to get the Ottomans back on their feet. I really, really do. We do see a lot of vassal units out over this way, and I think we'll leave them be for the time being. Austria declared war on Brandenburg. Do we want to come back over here? Actually, we're already locked into this, so moving towards mysticism is the direction we want to go right now, right? Yes. We want to go towards mysticism here. We're at -6, so does that mean that we can do anything interestingly here? Land maintenance modifier isn't all that great. We could impose a new religious attack. Apparently. That's definitely the word. Definitely a new religious attack. Some people feel that taxes are attacks. There's no doubt about that. I don't agree with that, but whatever. We are, of course, going to stack wipe this unit as well, and then we're going to come down here. So is that all of their forces? Hang on. They have 6k left? That's pretty much all of them. Okay. Ottomans have a few forces down here. We definitely want to... I don't know. Do we catch these guys down here? I don't know that we do. We did just lose our master recruiter, and we're going to need to hire in somebody else here. National manpower modifier? Honestly, yes. I'm going to go for him. He's skill 3. He's expensive, but national manpower modifier is going to be very useful for us. So that'll be fine. You're moving into Hofuf. Okay, we'll go down there as well. They're moving quick. No doubt about it. We are going to catch them there. Okay, we're continuing to move towards mysticism. So, I see. There's a new regent. Gotcha. Well, a new sultan, apparently. So we lost some stability there. We need to re-up our defender of the faith, apparently. Let's see. We are Sunni. We were Sunni before, correct? Pretty sure we were Sunni before. And I want to hop into here. We can convert provinces, but I want to make any missionaries that we can autonomous at this moment. So we're at -25. What can we do here then? We can adopt the title of Khalifa and move 10 towards mysticism. This would move us 10 towards legalism, but it would reduce our national unrest by 1. Which isn't bad. I'm going to do it. So that puts us at a net gain of nothing, but whatever. We, of course, stack wipe this down here. That's fine. I'm now going to head up and start dealing with some of these Ottoman rebels, but I'm only going to have 1 army doing that. We have, oh, plus 5% discipline. That's not bad. We've got this army drilling, and we've got this army reinforcing. But this army down here is going to be eating up that manpower for a little bit. We do have 55 in the bank at this moment. We do need a new leader over here. Can we ask the emirs for that? No. So we're going to have to spend military power on that. I guess that's okay. Not the greatest of leaders, but that is fine. We have poor quality copper as well. National tax modifier? Yes. I want the national tax modifier because we're getting really, really close here to being able to enact global trade, and doing that would be huge. Absolutely huge for us. We need to let some of this spread happen. But we're just making our way on around here, and that'll be absolutely fine. Ah! Ottomans accepted peace. Okay, so now we no longer have this going on. We didn't really fight them at all. Are the Ottomans getting back on their feet, I wonder? I mean, we do see a decent-sized Ottoman army down here, but it's nothing we haven't seen recently before. For the time being, I think it's reasonably okay. We can seize land, and we probably should before we get into another independence war. Those have been frequent, no doubt about that. And we have a rebel uprising brewing, but for now, that's fine. Now, we are currently reinforcing slower than we're generating manpower, and that's a really good sign. Bashkiria is asking us to give them money in exchange for favors. We will accept that, and we would very much like to vassalize them, but we currently can't. Trust is maxed out, favors are maxed out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing anytime soon. Okay. For now, it's okay. Ah, hello. Persian separatists down over here. Now, we did note Luristan here previously. And one thing to note here is they would actually accept vassalization. So I'm going to offer them an alliance. There we go. And we're going to get to work on that. Now, I want to head up over this direction and eliminate some of these troops for the Ottomans. And Luristan is now our ally. Now, we have a lot of allies. We are significantly over our alliance cap, right? No doubt about that. Nogai tribes are up over somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, the Nogai tribes don't appear to actually exist. We're going to Royal Marry Luristan. There we go. And we're going to look to vassalize them, and that'll be absolutely great. We did just lose an advisor, and that is going to be our diplomatic advisor. So we could certainly consider going for a decent diplomatic advisor. I'm not going to, though. Our diplomatic power is going to be on the low side until we get some of this taken care of. Now, we should probably make our way down over this way. We don't have military access down in Luristan. Okay, that's awkward. So we're at 166 right now. We're going to guarantee them. That'll bring us up to 176. We have Farsi separatists down over here. We will send this army to go deal with them. They're not going to cause too much issue right now. Okay, so we should probably get military access here as soon as they'll let us. There we go. And what is this? Ottomans are asking for manpower. We'll give them manpower. That's fine. So that seems absolutely great. We are going to come on down this direction. The question is, do we think we can win against these Persian separatists? They're Miltech 14. I think we should be fine. I don't think there's going to be an issue there. And they're going to be out over here. And we win this battle. Phenomenal. That will auto-cap back, so we're going to walk back. Now the Ottomans are asking for money. We'll give them some money. Absolutely. Well, this is definitely a little on the spicy side. No doubt about it. We did win that, though, and so they can cap this back. We're going to have to go reinforce, though. We don't really have the manpower to fight any of these others, but it looks like the Ottomans are putting together some troops and are able to take some of this on their own. So that's very, very good. In the meantime, of course, we're going to look at Luristan here. Interestingly, fighting this battle didn't win us any favors with them, oddly. We are moving a little towards legalism here, which I don't prefer, but whatever. We do need to simply improve relations over here, up to 190. So for now, we're going to get this army drilling and this army drilling. We are not drilling up here right now. We do gain a free stability, which is great. Ottomans are asking for sailors. They can absolutely have sailors. Okay, so we've been giving the Ottomans a lot of stuff. That said, they are definitely strengthening. They're up to Miltech 16 now. That is definitely a move in the right direction. Ah, they brought their stability up as well. That's really, really solid. I'm glad to see that. Unfortunately, their manpower is still in the toilet, and probably will remain there for a while, if I had to guess. Our manpower is also in the toilet, for the record. So currently, I want to take a look around. Supply limit here is 41. It's not bad. Okay. So all of our manpower is flowing into this army right now. Now, if we really wanted to be clever, what we'd do is we would send this army back over here and move these guys out this direction, right? And we need to wait for the month tick. There we go. Delian Separatists. We don't have military access here. Oh, these guys are separate. I didn't realize that. We'll offer them an alliance as well. This is going to be a lot. No doubt about that. I'm going to move these guys down to here. And we're going to head up over this direction. Now, Russia is going to be a problem. No doubt about that. We're going to need to improve relations over here as well. So a royal marriage here. I didn't realize these were separate. And they definitely are. So we'll get a royal marriage here. There we go. And we're going to go eliminate this group of soldiers here. Now, we don't actually have access. So we'll have to ask them for access. There we go. And we'll go fight their rebels quick. What is this? A royal marriage offer from Fars? We accept that. Phenomenal. So that'll be fine. Next up, we're going to go take back some of this Ottoman territory here real quick. And we're also going to need to proclaim a guarantee out over this direction. And we're going to need to start improving relations with these guys. So that'll be fine. What are their current opinions like? Noted. Allied to rival. Fascinating. Who are they rivaling? Luristan. Okay. Well, we're going to improve relations here, and Luristan is going to be vassalized soon enough. So we're just going to take back some of this territory out over here. Let's split up our units a little bit. So I'm going to move these guys out like so. That's mildly awkward. I guess we need to move a second unit out over here. That didn't have a full 1,000, so it couldn't cap. Very awkward indeed. And this force has succeeded in taking that out. Okay, perfect. So we're going to back off a little bit here. Delhi is, of course, very angry at us, but we need to back off and just start drilling this force and get some manpower replenished. We are replenishing at about 1,300 manpower per month, which isn't huge, but it'll do. We'll just go around here for the moment. Oh, we don't actually have the manpower down here. Right. That'll be fine. So I guess Drumpur can get some opinion of us. I don't really want to go to war with anybody big right now, right? That would be kind of problematic with our current manpower situation, and with the Ottomans as weak as they are, that would be pretty bad indeed. So we're at 175 right now over here. And not to mention, I'm interested in getting the additional institution spread from being at peace. We're gaining 40% right now. So that's really solid. All we really need is one more location, and it should be pretty soon, all things considered. So that's looking good. We've occupied here. We're going to move these guys down here. Not that direction. There's some peasants over here. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. They're going to be able to fight that on their own. We have a new heir. Okay, sounds good. And we'll just head on down this way. Cool. So the Ottomans definitely have some forces of their own, but there are a lot of rebels right now. And we're going to need to eliminate those. We can take out some of them, for sure. But we will need to replenish our forces periodically. And then this down here is more separatist rebels for Egypt. Oh, actually, that's Arabia down here. Yeah, that's still Egypt, though. Okay, noted. So there's a lot going on, right? We actually didn't stack wipe this force, remarkably. They're going to go here. So we'll go eliminate them there. We got a conversion done. That's absolutely great. There's a stack wipe. And now we're going to come up over, actually this way. We're a little closer over here. Ottomans are definitely low on troop count. And we're just looking to go around and eliminate forces at this point. We're not looking to cap, really. All we're looking to do is eliminate rebels. And we can do that relatively efficiently at this point. So that's reasonably fine. We can just take these guys out, and the Ottomans can go and cap back these areas once it's safe. That's the idea, anyway. So next, we're going to come down this direction. I think that was these guys that just transported, that appeared up over here. That's fine. So another force is out of here, and we'll just pop on down here. When are they going to be leaving? 14 May? I don't know if we get there in time or not. I don't think so. Nope, we do not. So we're just going to pop over here instead. Excellent. That's definitely higher threat. No doubt about that. But we do eliminate it. Cool. And now we're just going to walk up over here. Actually, never mind. We need to finish off this force. There we go. Now we're going to head back up this way. They're at 48k up here. So I guess we'll take back Alexandria and park there while we reinforce for a bit. We're definitely going to need it. We've got low troop counts, and there are lots of enemies around. No doubt about that. So we'll reinforce for a bit here. We're gaining 1,300 manpower per month. It could definitely be higher. Ah, we can finally get global trade. Do it. There we go. So with global trade done, we can get Miltech 19, which is really solid for us. We'll do that. How far ahead of time are we now? 17 years. Remarkable. I love it. That's great. We're not going to get anything else. We need to get our admin and dip tech up, obviously. But for now, this will do. We need to reinforce this force, and Gilan wants knowledge sharing. That's fine. We are back to being a great power, which we expected. We are currently at rank 6 in the great power. That's fine. Absolutely okay. Now I want to take a look at Luristan here and offer vassalization. So they became our vassal diplomatically. Gilan might as well. How far away are we here? We're at 90 with our improved relations. We can get to plus 200 because they're our ally, right? Or is it only 100 and it's 200 for vassals? I think it's the latter. Okay. Well, let's let that come up a little bit. We're going to need like 34 right now. Ottoman's opinion of us would go up. We would lose some legitimacy, but we would gain 10% national tax modifier. Do it. Okay, how are we doing out over here? We're at 27.6k. Do we want to fight Ottoman rebels? Keep in mind, Ottomans are Miltech 16, so their rebels are going to be a lot weaker. We kind of don't have the troops right now. Are our troops coming out over here? I think they're going to here. Oh, we just had rebels spawn right on us. Okay, that's awkward. And more rebels spawning right on us. Or actually, I think they moved to us. Yeah, they moved to us. That was the guys that were transiting over here. Okay, that's fine. So we're now maxed in Gilan, and so we'll recall that diplomat. And we do need to get their opinion of us up a little bit more. So we can use our great power action to influence nation here. That'll cost a little bit. And then we can just send them a gift, and that will do the trick. We only need 3 opinion. So as soon as we can send this, there we go, that'll be 12 opinion. And now we can offer them vassalization as well. So that gives us all of this without making anybody actually upset. Persian separatists are out over here. We can't do that until 9 May. Okay, I'm going to move these guys over to deal with these Persian separatists, although we're going to have to wait for the month tick before they can actually move, which is sad. Okay, get over there. Phenomenal. So next, of course, we're going to offer vassalization here. So do we want to start annexing any vassals? I mean, we do have too many diplomatic relations, absolutely. I wouldn't mind starting to annex Baluchistan here. So we can get going on that. These guys are reinforcing now that they just took out some very hefty troops indeed. And they're relocating down over here. Okay. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about that. I think what we need to do is we need to come up over this way and start dealing with some of these Ottoman armies. They've still got the peasant war going on. I'm not going to deal with their vassal for the moment. Their vassal being weakened just means that they're less likely to declare independence and pull us into another war, right? So that's fine. We're going to grab admin power here, or rather admin tech, and that gives us another idea group. Now, I believe that we cannot yet choose quality. Oh, we can. Fantastic. So because we're ahead of time, I want to choose quality here and just boost up our army strength. That'll be fine. Our manpower growth is reasonable, but we may want to start considering going for additional manpower modifiers in some locations. Samarkand is a really good option, and I'm just going to do the one there for now. Cool. Moving more towards mysticism. Thank you very much. We absolutely do want to be moving towards mysticism for that missionary strength. and we want to eventually be able to call on religious followers. That would be really, really nice. For right now, of course, we're just going to head on up over here. We do have some Persian separatists over here in our vassal. That's fine. We can take care of that shortly. Actually, they can take care of it. They're fine. No problem there. Military tech cost? That would have been nice a little bit ago. We're not going to get a military tech anytime soon, so this will do for now. We do have some Sindhi separatists brewing up, but for now, we are busily dealing with a bunch of these Ottoman forces, right? So we're just going to chase down these pretenders. There we go. And we are... Ooh, that's a lot of dissenters. Or lose 500 ducats. We're going to trample the dissenters. There's a bunch of zealots here. They are mostly of different religions, and that's fine. We're just going to go through and deal with those. No problem. We're already in rebel busting mode. Seems fine. Actually, let's just hop down over here. Fort means that there were no further effects in that province. Cool. These guys did, I believe, convert, which is sad, but whatever. So there's one set of them gone. Let's head on down. And then, of course, this fort will need to get sieged as well. Is that the only ones? Yeah. Doesn't look bad. So we've got these troops up over here. I want to continue to expand that army. Obviously, we're not in a position to do it right now. And I want to continue to take out these Ottoman peasants. These are Syrian separatists down here. Noted. We're definitely running kind of short on our troop count over here, though. In fact, let's just sit here for a moment. And we'll see what we end up at here. 18.6. Yeah, it's a little on the small side. No doubt about that. So we're going to continue to take these guys out. The fort here will cap this back. No problem there. And there's these zealots up over here. How are you doing, Ottomans? 16k, 0 troops? Okay. Not so great is the answer. The Ottomans are doing not so great. I mean, honestly, they've been mauled, right? Absolutely mauled. It's going to take a significant investment to bring them back online. But that's okay. I want to grab infantry combat ability plus 10% here. Keep in mind, our armies are heavily infantry heavy, right? We have a significant amount of infantry. So that's great. I would like to get some additional reinforcements going here. We need another 24,000 men here. And we're actually getting attacked here, which is perfect. We're absolutely fine with that. And then we'll come down here, defeat these zealots. No problem. Sindhi separatists down here as well. That's rude. Well, we'll head on down there. We'll have to cap these back eventually, but we'll come back and do that. Okay. I want to try out our fancy new infantry combat ability. That feels pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That feels pretty good. So we do need to continue to push through here, right? Ottomans are struggling. It looks like there's people breaking away from them now, like, for example, over here in Corinth. I'm not shocked about that. There's been a lot of occupation for a long time. But the Ottomans weakening is good. We can move in to that vacuum. We just don't want them to completely fall at this moment. But there's absolutely gains that we can make out of this. Ethiopia is planning to attack Timbuktu. Okay, sounds good. We're going to grab Diptech 18 here. There we go. And we should need to cap this back. Yeah, we do need to cap that back. Okay. So we're just making our way up through here. These are pretender rebels, so they'll be slightly higher threat. Noted. And actually, no guy is heading up to cap this back, which is good. We're happy about that, for sure. So we've killed a lot of Ottoman rebels. That's definitely a thing that we've done. No doubt about that. But I feel like we haven't really made that much of a dent, to be honest. I definitely feel that way. Well, we've occupied back over here. I'm going to bring this army over as well. That'll be fine for now. We can seize land again, and I'm definitely interested in doing that. So we'll seize that land back. Phenomenal. That's giving us some excellent progress there. Okay, I want these guys to come over and eliminate this unit of peasants. There we go. Is our fort capping this back? No, it is not. Okay, noted. Their rebels are fighting each other. Always a good sign. I'm actually going to bring these guys down here. Okay. So that'll be absolutely okay. We do need to handle the manpower situation. We're kind of treading water on manpower right now. But we are taking out these rebels at a prodigious rate. So that is great. We're going to start capping back some of this territory because we need to slow down our battles a little bit. No doubt about that. So capping back the territory will not be bad, especially now that we have that 50% supply limit from the Miltech. So that will be tremendously helpful. Okay, we're going to continue to push through over here. And Ottomans are going to keep losing some territory. Ah. Venice declared on the Ottomans, but they didn't call us in? That's fascinating. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Venice is going to be a bit of a problem. Is Russia in that war? Actually, no. That's fascinating. If we see a position where Venice would not join, which they're not in that position right now, we can think about attacking Russia. They are behind in Miltech still. So that's definitely something to think about. The Ottomans are going to lose this war against Venice, and we're getting to the point where we don't really want Venice to get any more power, right? So I would rather that this power not go to Venice that the Ottomans are losing. That's for sure. I would absolutely prefer that. Boy, do they have a lot of rebels. It's a crazy amount of rebels. Okay. Well, that's reasonably fine. We are gaining 1,400 manpower per month now. That is definite progress. And we're just going to continue capping back these areas and continue eliminating the rebels where possible. So we need to continue to take back territory down over here. Perfect. That's all looking good. It is about time to put a cut in here, though, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to keep helping the Ottomans. Looks like Syria is now independent. Okay. Ottomans are definitely in full-on collapse here. The question is, can we get to the point where they would accept vassalization? That's an interesting thought. Will they collapse that far? I don't know the answer to that. But, like I said, it is time to put a cut in, so you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.